So the first piece he mentions is the belt of truth. The belt would cover the core. And if you think about it, this is like where all of your motion comes from. This is really your ability to act and to move comes from your core. Now, the belt of truth is not about lying. It's not put on the belt of truth so that you will never lie. That is not what it's talking about. We shouldn't lie. But this is about knowing truth and understanding truth to be able to stand up against the lies of the enemy. In John 8:32, Jesus said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." When we understand the truth of the gospel, it really and truly sets us free. When we believe lies, they bind us up. The enemy will try to lie to you to try to get you to stop growing in your faith. And he's going to bring doubts and doubts about what's right, doubts about God's love for you, doubts about what God's done for you, doubts about who you are in God. How do you put the belt of truth on? Well, fully buy in to the fact that the Bible is true. The Bible is a historically accurate book full of real stories about real people. And God really did create all things in 6 days. Adam and Eve really were deceived. They really did sin. God really did promise to crush Satan under his foot. The flood really happened. The judgment of God was poured out. God really did call Abraham, and he really did promise to bless all of the nations through him. God really made David into a great king, and he really promised to send a greater king who one day would rule for all eternity. God really did promise to send us one who would be pierced and crushed for our sins, and Jesus really is that promised one. He really came. He was born of a virgin, just as God promised, through real people. He really did die. He was really buried, and he really rose and conquered death, and he really will put his life into you if you will accept him. You buy into that fully, and you are buying into the promises of God. That is putting on the belt of truth. If we do not know what God has promised us, the enemy has already stolen that victory away from you.